Hi, everybody. Welcome to It Starts With the Food. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Heather Parker. It Starts With the Food was my love child, born from strife, struggle, sickness, being unhealthy, unsatisfied with my weight, pretty much unsatisfied with every part of my life. So that's how this started, my journey to health, wellness, weight loss, well-being, through experience and becoming a human guinea pig and really trial and error of my own accord and lots of research. I came to discover that food was the key for me to really kind of capturing all of those things and giving myself a second chance for that. So welcome. If this is your first time, happy to have you here. We're doing a Q&A today. If you're new to Facebook Live, as I am, this is only my second one, it kind of works like this. So you can see me. I can't see you unless you comment in the section. Let me know you're there. Say hi, or if you have questions, I can see those questions. If you go ahead and post them, and then I can answer them for you. If you are having trouble hearing anything, let me know. I can see what I can do on my end. My internet's kind of spotty, so we might go out, but it'll come back again. So today on the blog post, I do a blog post every Wednesday on itstartswiththefood.com, and today I was talking about summers being synonymous with barbecues and get-togethers. And 2 years ago, I started this whole journey in May, which is really not ideal, especially because summer is synonymous with the barbecues, get-togethers, and swimsuits. So that was like kind of a rough go for me. But what I did find was that I didn't want to isolate myself, and it was easier to think, well, I can't go to this because there's not going to be anything for me to eat, or I don't want people to see me in a bathing suit, or I don't want to see myself in a bathing suit. So there was that fine line of just being scared and unprepared and not sure what that was going to look like, to kind of finally figuring it out, and that was by really being prepared. And one of the ways that I prepare is I actually cook beforehand, and I like to cook dishes that I can bring with me and share with other people that aren't necessarily, watching what they eat, but they still want to enjoy good food. One of the things that turned out to be a fan favorite was my spinach and artichoke dip. So that's what's on the blog post today. It's easy to do. Anybody can do it. And even with very little kitchen experience, you can get in there and really wow your friends and family. And not only that, but make yourself something that you know that you're going to be able to eat when you go to these barbecues. I usually like to couple that with celery or red peppers or even the almond crackers, which are great. I usually kind of limit the almond crackers that I have, even though they're low carb, there's still some carbs in them. But I usually bring that with me. I also like to eat before I go. It doesn't matter where it is, if it's like a cocktail party or any kind of social event where food is going to be kind of the main focus, or at least there's going to be food there, and I know that maybe I wouldn't have eaten beforehand, and I'll get there and I might be really hungry and tempted to make really bad choices. So I'll eat something really simple before I go. Sometimes it's just some avocado with cheese. Sometimes it's a little bit more fancy. Maybe it's leftovers from the night before. But just having a little something in my stomach, especially if there's alcohol at these functions, which I like to drink. I don't drink often. I don't usually drink at the house, but when I do go out, I like to social drink. I'll have a couple of glasses of red wine maybe. And if I have more than one glass of red wine, I may be really tempted to eat something not so great. So if I'm full, I can usually talk myself out of eating because I'm drinking. So that would be one of my biggest tips is to make sure, if you know that you're one of those people that likes to snack when you have a drink, eating beforehand, that's a great idea. And then you can go, well, I'm not really hungry. It's just really kind of the alcohol talking. So this last weekend, I went to a great pool party, and it was the same kind of thing. I knew that there was going to be some things there that I would be tempted to eat. I didn't have a chance to eat much before I went, but when I got there, I had my spinach and artichoke dip, I had my almond crackers, I had my red peppers, And I made sure to get mine before everybody else got theirs. So I knew that I was going to have some. And don't you know, within just a matter of 20 minutes, the whole entire dish was gone. Everybody had eaten it up. And it's great because it's one of those things that if you're lucky enough to have leftovers, it's really good the next day cold. So you can eat it hot right out of the oven, or you can even eat it leftover cold the next day. So summers are a little bit tricky. You know, burgers without buns are a really great option. I did bring my own burgers. They were barbecuing, and I wasn't sure what they were going to have, so I brought my own burger patties for them to grill up. I ended up being able to eat what they had. They had shish kebabs, chicken shish kebabs, so I was able to eat that. But just in case, it's always nice to have those. My boys ended up eating the burgers anyway, so they didn't go to waste. But that's, you know, just having an idea of what the people are going to be serving to at these events. And also asking what are the things that you can bring. Maybe vegetable trays, that's a really good option. You know, even making like the chicken salad, that's really great too. Yeah, hang on, somebody is trying to Skype me. You know, my easy chicken salad, that's another great main dish to bring, and it's really easy. That's on the blog post, I think, from 2 weeks ago. So you'll notice if you get on my blog post, I like to post recipes every couple of weeks because it keeps it interesting. And it's also great to let you guys know that there's real eating. This is real eating in the real world. It's not difficult stuff. You don't have to, you know, be Julia Child in the kitchen. You don't have to deprive yourself either. The stuff that I have and that I eat is fabulous. Tonight I made, I got on Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest, and it's one of the pins that I shared and couldn't wait to make, and it was a baked cauliflower. Roasted baked cauliflower with Dijon mustard and mayo and some really great spices, and and Parmesan cheese. It was fantastic. I'll be sharing pictures of that probably on Instagram tomorrow, and the link to the recipe, because it was really, really good. But these are the things that you can do for yourselves at home and take then with you when you go out to these get-togethers. You know, it can be really easy when you're already not feeling great about yourself to use the idea of a get-together as an excuse not to go because you might not be able to eat anything, or you don't want people to necessarily see you. You know, I can't really tell you how bad things got before I started this lifestyle. I mean, it was to the point where I didn't go out at all. Going to any kind of function was really kind of off the table. I wasn't interested in really socializing. I was very self-conscious. I didn't have clothes that fit really well. I had yoga pants, but I couldn't be going to nice dinners or, you know, any kind of functions, social functions in yoga pants. Definitely can't wear yoga pants to a pool party. I mean, I suppose you could, but I didn't. The thought of anybody, that it was bad enough to see me, like for me to see myself, like to put that bathing suit on. But the thought of somebody else seeing me in a bathing suit just really was petrifying, and it wasn't something I was wanting to do. So for me to go to a pool party 2 years later and have the confidence to take my clothes off and get in the pool and not really get too much in my head. I mean, I think I'm human, and I think I'm human. I know I'm human, but I think that it would be, I don't know. I can't imagine not having that voice in my head, always wondering, you know, do I look fat? You know, is anybody saying anything? I think to some extent we all kind of have that, but the voice is much quieter. I'm a whole lot more confident about getting into the bathing suit, so that helps. And you know what? I'm also to the point where I'm like, I'm almost 47. I'm still in a bikini. That's got to say something. So, you know, this summer is definitely, last summer was the first summer where I had that confidence. Again, this summer is another one. And I can tell you that it's possible for anybody to feel this way. I just had one of my clients send me yesterday a picture of her before and after. When she started, she was wearing size 13 jeans. She just sent me a picture of size 5. And I'm so proud of her. And this is just, it's pretty This is pretty common, these kind of transformations, and it's not hard. The lifestyle, the ketogenic lifestyle, the intermittent fasting, the organic, being super aware of the foods that you're eating and what you're putting into your body. This isn't hard stuff. The hard stuff is staying sick and staying isolated and missing life while everybody else is out there enjoying it. That's hard. This is easy. And with so many of the people that I work with and so many of my clients that are having the same kind of successes that I've had, it's really reassuring to know that, you too can have this. And if you're one of those people that's stuck in the closet and feeling like, summer's the last thing that you want, you're looking forward to winter just because you can wear the big sweaters and the boots and the big jackets all over you to kind of cover up what you don't want everybody to see. Summers can be fun again, and barbecues can be fun, and pool parties can be fun. I'm going to actually have my own pool party in 2 weeks, so I'm pretty excited about that. If anybody has any questions or wants to say hi, you can comment in the comment section so I can see you. I'm happy to take any questions if you've read the blog post this week and have questions about that, or have any questions about the lifestyle in general. If you don't want to put it on the comments, but you still have questions for me, you can always private message me on Facebook. You can also leave comments on the blog post. It starts with the food. If you want to jump on a call with me, if you think that there's maybe some things that maybe I can help you with, there's on the it starts with the food.com website. If you go to the Work With Me tab up in the right-hand corner, it'll bring you to my page, and on there there's a discovery call where you can book your own 30-minute discovery call with me. It's free, and we can talk about some of this stuff. You may be really close to, being able to, you eat healthy, you've got good habits, but you can't figure out why you can't lose those last 10 pounds, or why you still have some of that extra weight around your belly, or, you're working out really hard and you're still not getting the results, the scale's not moving. You're toning up, you can feel it, but you can't necessarily see the muscle. Small tweaks. I'm telling you, it's not rocket science, and it's something that just these small little tweaks will make all the difference in the world. I have a couple of clients that came to me and they had amazing, they were already almost there. They were like 90% there. They were doing almost everything right. And together I was able to look at what they were doing and then help them tweak it to take them to the next level. And don't you know, that's exactly what it did, and they were able to get results out of that. So some of you may already be like really, really close. It's that last little bit that you're just not quite getting, and you're, killing yourself in the gym, and you're like, what's going on? Asking your personal trainer, doing more workouts, doing harder workouts, eating less, feeling deprived, or just totally bewildered because you're not understanding what's going on. Been there, done that. I did it, 6 days a week, 2-hour a day workouts, eating 1,200 calories a day. Scale didn't want to move for me. I think I lost a total of 8 pounds at the most, only kept like 3 or 4 pounds off of it. And that's when I quit. I broke up with my gym. I got frustrated and tired, and it just didn't seem like anything was working. I thought I was old. I thought that's just the way it was, and my body just didn't want to cooperate anymore. But that wasn't the case, and I just really kind of had to hang in there and find the solution for me. And the solution for me was the food. It was the food that I was actually eating. It wasn't the 1,200 calories. It wasn't about calorie restricting. It wasn't about working out harder. I don't work out anymore. I walk with my husband. We walk the neighborhood like the old couples do. Either early in the morning or late at night, we're walking the neighborhoods, commenting on the neighbors' yards and talking about the roofs and talking about who's moving in and who's moving out. And we're those old people again. But that's the extent of it. I don't really do a whole lot of, I don't belong to a gym anymore. When I broke up with my gym, it was a bad breakup. There was really no going back. I'm not opposed to working out. If you like it, I just was not a fan of working out for 2 hours. Now, again, like I walk, it's summer, I'll probably do some swimming. I like to swim. And we do have some workout equipment in my garage. I just have yet to actually use it. It's sitting there like probably a lot of you have some gym equipment at your house and it's just sitting there gathering dust. Yeah, I got some of that too in my garage, so guilty as charged. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll be on. I think this is it. I'm gonna go off. If you guys have any questions about the blog post from this week, let me know. If you're not on my mailing list and you want to be on my mailing list, you can also go to my website and you can opt in with my ketogenic kickstart kit, and that puts you on the mailing list. With that, you'll get my 30-page, it's free, it's my 30-page kickstart into the ketogenic life. And it really kind of walks you into, how do you even get started? What's this all about? It's got recipes. It's got a shopping list. It's got, really the first 3 weeks of how to even get to this point. So I would definitely tell you that that's something, if this is even looking like something that you want to do, download it. It's free. And then you're on my mailing list, and then you'll get my weekly blog post before everybody else does, and a little something extra along with that. So it starts with thefood.com. At the top, you'll see the ketogenic kickstart kit. Opt in there, and you'll get my 30-page with recipes. And if you haven't seen the spinach and artichoke dip recipe yet, go to this week's blog post so you can get that as well. I'm telling you, stupid easy, and you'll look like a hero, and it's something that you'll probably end up rotating into your monthly meal plan, because it's one of those things that I make at least once a month. I think my family would probably like me to make it more, but right now it's pretty much once a month. So thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you hang out, and I'm going to plan on doing this once a week, and I'll probably do it on Wednesdays, and I think I may even call it What's Up Wednesday. So that's what it is. What's Up Wednesday, what's up with you, what's up with me, what's on the blog post. I hope you all have a great rest of the week. Happy hump day, and we'll be talking to you soon. Starts with the food. Take care.